.ca, and this is the Community Roundup, which is sponsored by Brad's Furniture and Appliances. And today I'm joined by Kelly Amboe with the Fort St. John Hospital Foundation and Michael and Corinne. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Okay. So we're here to talk a little bit about the Fort St. John Hospital Foundation Educational Grant. So why don't you tell me a little bit about how the grants got started and how people can access them?
The Fort St. John Hospital Foundation offers an educational grant. It started in 1997, and this is to encourage continuing education for the staff within the hospital. And in this past year, we've actually expanded it, so it's any staff that works in the medical industry in Fort St. John. So it's not only limited to the hospital. And this is just a great way to ensure affordability and accessibility of education to anybody that's interested in pursuing a medical career.
Excellent. Well, Corinne, what inspired you to apply for the grant?
Honestly, by working within Fort St. John here, and especially within Fort St. John Hospital, for quite a number of years, I've worked hand in hand actually with the foundation from the administration line, and then coming into a new piloted position here with workplace health and safety, and as well with Northern Health as a site safety coordinator. This is kind of like an opportunity to advance the educational portion, so that way I could be more effective here within the hospital.
Absolutely. That was a really good answer. You should write that down. Michael, what about you?
I agree with Corinne actually. I'm currently taking or pursuing a degree in psychiatric nursing. So with this one, I'm not currently a licensed practical nurse here in Peace Villa. So with this grant, educational grant from the hospital foundation would help me further my career to become a psych nurse.
Excellent. Well, that leads me to my next question, so then I'm going to go Michael, and then it's up to you. What impact has the Fort St. John Hospital Foundation grant had on not only yourself, but your studies?
Repeat the question again.
Sorry?
What's
Oh, yeah. So what impact has the Fort St. John Hospital Foundation grant that you received had on not only yourself, but your studies?
Yeah, so I'm taking the psychiatric nursing degree. So with the psychiatric nursing degree, I'm able to gain a deep understanding of the mental health challenges or psychiatric disorders and addiction. And with this one, I will be able to help the patients and their families navigate how to help them to be part of our community again, and that would help them in their recovery process.
Absolutely, and that is very much needed here in Fort St. John. How about yourself, Corinne? How has the grant impacted yourself and your studies?
Well, it certainly has relieved a lot of pressures, especially due to the cost of living nowadays and so forth. That has really been a main good support. And as well as knowing that the education I'm receiving from occupational health and safety with the BCNU is really established and really increased my educational understanding from a safety and health and safety perspective, and as well as seeing how that this can support the healthcare team, not only the managers and leaders, but especially towards the staff, in order to promote that of really a safety culture work environment. And it's given me lots of creative ideas and so forth. So it's been actually really quite enjoyable taking the time to not only just study it, but seeing how I can apply it.
That's excellent, and I can't wait to see what you bring. I'll be keeping an eye on it. I'll be around. But that's awesome. So, anything else you want to add about the grant process or anything like that?
I think for me, because I've gotten to know the foundation team so well and know many of the members and have met quite a few of the board members, they have been such a welcome here to Fort St. John. They've really brought in a lot of innovative ideas, as well as a lot of building blocks for our hospital and our community because of what the foundation is looking to do, but also their creativity for being able to find funds even when there is crisis situations like we are experiencing nowadays.
Absolutely.
So I also want to add from Corinne's perspective that the foundation is helping the current workers of the Northern Health to pursue higher or further their career in order for us to help the people of our community in Fort St. John.
And that's huge too, because I know like a lot of the reason why people actually end up leaving Fort St. John is to further their career. So the fact that, you know, the Hospital Foundation has been able to actually provide that in-house so people aren't relocating, was that kind of the idea behind the grant system, or?
Well, I wasn't around when it first started, but I think it was really to alleviate that financial burden of continuing education. And many people have to stop work to do their education, so it helps fill that gap when they need funds to live and funds to go to school.
Absolutely. Anything you want to add before we actually have a very exciting, well, this was exciting too, sorry guys, but something that we weren't expecting until, you know, about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, we have expanded our community education. We are offering a North Peace Secondary Senior Secondary Scholarship next year, as well as the UNBC nursing program will receive a scholarship.
Oh, excellent.
And both of those are to facilitate and encourage education in the medical field in our community.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Do you want to go get the winner?
I will.
Excellent. Okay. While Kelly is doing that, I'm going to ask each of you why you chose to go into the profession that you are pursuing. I'll start with you, Michael.
I'm already a licensed practical nurse as what I said earlier. So with this one, I was exposed with the people with mental health challenges. So with psychiatric nursing degree, I would be able to help and navigate more and help the people with mental health and addiction issues within our community. And with my education, I would be able to help them with therapeutic relationship and also collaborate with the patients and their families, and collaborate with the interprofessional team to help to assist them in their recovery.
It sounds like you're incredibly passionate about making sure that everybody has that wraparound care.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Corinne, same question to you.
For me, I think education is an actual journey, and it actually teaches us to the destination we want to reach. And so when we think of education opportunities, this is actually how we can develop and support our communities, but as well as the teams that we work with, etc., and the staff, especially building their capacities. I think for me, this is an actual kind of like a change in direction in my life, but at the same time, it's actually been beneficial because I've rounding out some of my prior experience in healthcare from being a frontline worker to now actually being kind of like a support system in the background, being able to helping these ones reach out in that direction. So actually I'm slowly getting to that destination. So with the education that I'm taking right now, it's actually kind of like just a stepping stone, reaching that eventual milestone.
Well, I'm very happy that you have had that opportunity, and I know that Michael has to go to work here pretty soon because it never stops for you, unfortunately. But thank you guys, both of you, so much, and congratulations and best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
And thank you.
Thank you guys both for coming by.
Thank you
did
so
great.
much.
You'll become the best.
Have a great shopping spree.
All right, well, speaking of shopping sprees, Kelly and, I'm sorry. Crystal. Well, Crystal is the winner of the Fort St. John Hospital Foundation 50/50 for this, I think you said it's every 6 months?
Yeah.
All right, well,
So Crystal won $8,110 today.
wow.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, so how did you get involved with the 50/50?
I tend to try and support our local foundations when I can, so between the hospital and the SPCA, and I heard the advertisement on the radio for it and went, oh right, I should grab a ticket for that.
Oh, good.
And I got it kind of when it was starting, like I think at that point they'd had maybe 5,000 raised at that point. And so I bought my tickets and just kind of went on my way and didn't really think anything of it. Further from that, I just like to support, and then she called today and said I won, and I went, oh, that draw was today? Wait, what? I was just totally...
That's awesome. Well, Mazel Tov. How are you going to spend this just over $8 grand?
I'm gonna pay towards some debt and spend it with my kids
That's
and
the
my
best.
hubby. We're gonna do some fun things over the next course of a couple months.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Kelly, is there anything else you'd like to add before we let everyone go for the day?
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who supported the community 50/50. We saw more people come through our door in the last 2 weeks than we see in a single month. So
Wow.
it was lovely to have people stop by, ask about it, and have so many community members support it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add before I let you go?
I'm just so happy that so much was raised. Like, I'm excited that I won, but when she first told me I won, I went, oh my gosh, you guys have $8,000 towards the foundation. That is amazing. Like, the last time I seen the numbers, it was quite a bit lower. So the fact that in the course of that little bit, it jumped so high, just thanks the community for supporting. Like, that's always my big thing, is support our local foundations, and it's nice to see something cool come out of it.
Absolutely. Well, that's the wonderful thing about Fort St. John is the community does step up time and time
Yes.
again.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you so much for having me. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
This has been the Community Roundup, which is sponsored by Brad's Furniture and Appliances. I'm Spencer with EnergeticCity.ca. And again, thank you to Kelly and Crystal. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Spencer.